Hello, Huskies back again with more Dallas Stars GM mode franchise mode commentary. Last video I started off year. Hey, this is 6. Yeah, this is year 6. With a big trade, brought in Nico Heischer, one of those guys. I'll get his name right eventually. If I use them both, I can't be wrong, right? In exchange for Jamie Benn, my prospect goalie Schustrom, and a first-round pick. And it's been all right. As the comment suggested from the last video, I'm not going to touch that first line. That first line is disgusting right now. But I am going to swap Yamamoto with Dickinson. Dickinson has 75 faceoffs, but Thomas is actually... I'm going to put Dickinson, Thomas, and Gurinov as that third line. It makes the most sense, and I'm all for it. I would love Gurinov to get going. And I would like to see Thomas get a little better. I mean, he's a medium top 9, but I feel like he can get to an 81 or 82, and that would be perfect. As I said, these guys are up to 80s again. Brendan Gauntz might not get to an 80, but that's okay. Dickinson's an 85. Yamamoto should prosper with Forsberg and Heischer. I don't see why he wouldn't. And then first line's Reinhart, Tavares, Puyarvi. I'm not changing that. Defense, pretty much exactly how I want it. Man, if Gabranson was a top 6, I would put Heiskanen up 1. But Heiskanen's probably the next guy that I want to keep an eye out trade value-wise. He really hasn't progressed as I would hoped he would have. I don't know if he has a whole lot of trade value left in him. It's actually pretty high. Now, he is 23. Oh, man, Tyson Barrie's 31, huh? Tavares is 32? Shit. Tavares is still pumping along, though. I'm not too worried about Tavares. I have this Olmquist kid. I'm trying to see... Because it was suggested to kind of look into Heiskanen as a trade bait. Because he hasn't progressed as I had hoped. And I could possibly get a better defenseman for him. It's just a matter of who's available. I don't want to really do it now. Because I don't think his trade value is going to change all that much. But I kind of want to get the idea out there in case I want to make a move. But a stud defenseman would be perfect if he's like between 26 and 30. I'd be looking for somebody. Nikita Zadorov would be perfect. He's making a little bit too much though. 5.9 for an 85. And also, usually he's a higher overall than that. Nothing really in Columbus. Now, like I said, I'm not going to make a move. I'm just putting like feelers out there for what I could go after to see if there's anything worthwhile. Darnell Nurses. Oh no, that's Larson. Oops. Larson's 30. We're starting to get to the end of this GM mode, in all honesty. I want to go 10 years. We'll see if the cap lets me go 10 years. So we're starting to get to where... Brodin wouldn't be awful. I mean, 6.8's a bit much. I don't have a whole lot of cap space. And I also don't know if I would be able to make... I don't want to make a trade with New Jersey because I just sent them to Jamie Benn. Although Mirko Mueller... Yeah, pretty decent. 4.5, not bad, not bad. Or honestly, I'd be willing to take a chance on like a medium elite defenseman and a bottom pairing defenseman just to kind of fill the gap, potentially. Oh, come on, chair. Lock. There we go. Nobody's really jumping out at me. I mean, Brodin was kind of on where I wanted. Cody Ceci wouldn't be awful. He's probably somebody I could get. Top 4D, 28 years old. He would probably finish his career here. Or he would be here till the GM's over. Ooh, Gostisbehere's on the trade block? He's 29 though. Right now it's 31. See, all the names that I'm looking for are past their prime. Although in theory, defensive primes are much later than forward primes. Rasmus Dahlin, potential #1 pick this year in real life. Playing in the World Juniors. It started, yes, 2 days ago? Yesterday? I don't know, I fell asleep yesterday and missed all the games. Cheering for the US and Denmark, if you are curious. I know that the World Juniors are something that kind of got the conversation started on one of my past GMOs. Callan Foot. I don't think he's going to get any better, but he would be somebody I'd be willing to take a shot on. Actually, let's see if I can get him now. Because they make the same exact cap. He's got 1 year left in his deal. He's a medium elite. Hiskinen's a medium. See, they're the same player, though. Like, they're literally the same player. Ooh, actually, I can do that. Let's see. Who's got better all-around stats? Callan Foot has better senses. He's got a better shot. Better physical. His shot blocking is a little worse. His stick checking is better. Skating wise, he's amazing. Will they do 1-for-1? No, I'd have to give him something else. I'm getting the better end of this deal because he is. Chris Tierney honestly doesn't have a spot on my roster anymore. So do you want him? Damn it, they'd have more than. That would have been a nice little cap dump because I don't really need him anymore. Actually, Hansen's not playing. Oh, yeah, that same issue. Do you want any draft picks? Can I give you one of these to just kind of push this over? Ooh, hello, 3rd round pick. And done. Seriously? Alright, 4th round pick. You're really. I'm breaking the bank here for you. Damn it. I thought for sure that would be enough. Alright, so a 2nd round pick. Now, Callan Foot, like I said, he's not very different from Miro Hiskinen. But he is 2 overall points higher. And it gives me a reason to put Gabranson on the 3rd pairing. Now, Gabranson was doing well. He was a +8. I think Callan Foot will do just fine on that 2nd pairing. And I have higher hopes for Foot than I do for Hiskinen. I mean, he's already an 83. Hiskinen, I think, is going to cap out at an 81. I might have jumped the gun on that, but that looked, I mean, honestly, he was, I feel like he's a better option in my opinion. So let's see, let's hop in, let's send to the trade deadline and see where we're at. I don't plan on making any other moves. Our roster's set now. Just a matter of hoping the team starts to win more. I haven't got up here yet. Alright, so since making the move, we're 4-0. Some high scoring games. Oh, we lose to Arizona. I would love Callan Foot to get to like an 85 or an 86. Actually, I should go off. Once the trade deadline hits, I'm going to go back to my contracts and see who else wants an extension. And see if I can lock him up for a long time. At a cheap price. Nope. There we go. I still have a couple of elite guys in the prospect system. I mean, they're mostly low. What's with all the goals we're scoring? We have an 8, a 7, a 6, a couple 5s. We're giving up a lot of goals though too. 24, 11, and 3. Our defense is not as sharp as it's been in past years. But I'm going to blame that on the fact that I have a 77 on my 3rd pairing. I would like to see us tighten up a bit defensively here. We're scoring a bunch, which is good. I like that our offense is rolling. There we go. There's 3 straight wins worth 1 goal against in each game. That's nice. Looks like we're starting to come together here. Be nice if Callan Foot could, you know, get a morale boost for one of these times instead of every notification I've seen he's gone down in morale. Oh, come on, finish the St. Louis game. I don't want to say anything. Ah, scouting assignment. Get out of here. Keep chewing on the string from my hoodie. 4th and Matt Benning for, I think it's Matt Benning for a 3rd. Oops. Is it Matt? Yeah, 71. Get the fuck out of here. 71 overall. Please beat the Blues. Please beat the Blues. Oh, we lost the last game. We were undefeated in January and we lose to the Blues. And we win 3 straight. Like, what is going on? Our team has just, like, figured out the method here. Ian, McCoshin, a 4th and a 7th for my 3rd. No, no thank you. Now, if a defenseman pops up that's better than a 77, I might make that trade. But at the same time, our team is on fire. I don't want to touch anything. Nope. We've lost 1 game in the last month and a half. 2. Of course. I had to say something. I didn't say anything all January about how we were doing. And we won just about every game. Oh, we lost 2 out of 3. No, it's over. Carl Dahlstrom. 7th D. 77 overall. Not worth it. My 77's more than capable. Chris Weidman in a 6th for my 3rd. Probably like a 75. Actually, he's top 6 Ds, probably. He's a 79. Yeah, pass. Oh, 3 out of 4 losses. 4 out of 5. It's all coming downhill. Dylan Prout. Top 6. 75. No. Get out of here. No, I said get out of here. Alright, so we were kicking ass, and then I opened my big mouth, and we kind of come back down to earth here. There we go. Back on the horse. Thank you, Edmonton. 41 to 15 and 4. We're so good in the regular season. Lots of trades are probably happening. That's why it's taking so long to sim. Colin Miller. Tempting, but he's a 75. Curtis Lazar for a 3rd and Stortini. He's only 78. Actually, what's his morale? It's probably in the dumps because Chicago sucks. Kane and Taze are on the trade block. Man, if I had the money for Taze, I would consider making him. They have Keith Yandel. What? what's his? No, his morale's not bad enough to have an impact on his overall. All right, so who have I? I need to go to Russia. All right, so that was a. All right, we'll go back-to-back wins. Let's go ahead and just sim past the trade deadline. All right, there we go. So we're 43, 15, and 4. We're kicking ass. We're taking names. We're laying them down left and right. We're 90 points, first in the division. Holy Tavares, he's loving that play RV Reinhardt duo. We'll look at that in a second. 90 points. We're averaging 3.3 goals a game. We're giving up 2.5, which is still kind of high. Not terrible. Our power play is rather bad, surprisingly. Penalty kill is pretty good. Well, I'm okay with that. We've got no shorthanded goals. We have not given up any shorthanded goals, which is good. Home and away, we're pretty much identical. I mean, we're on fire this year. We're first in the NHL, followed by Toronto and Vegas. What the fuck? Okay. Toronto just traded away Austin Matthews, too. So, like, I don't know how they're doing so good. And then if you look at the bottom of the scoreboard, Detroit, Chicago, Nashville, Boston, New York, Washington, the Kings. I mean, there's so many teams down there that shouldn't be there. But we are, like I said, this is season 6, I think. I'm pretty sure this is 6. Oh, Tavares. 45 goals, 76 points. Puyarvi, 68 points. Reinhardt, 63. So they're all a point per game. I'm glad I listened to that comment. Finnish genius over there, keeping me from touching that first line. Forsberg on the second line, 48 points. He's got 20 goals. Yamamoto's got 33 points. He's still kind of struggling, but it's alright. Nico's got 30 points. Again, struggling a little bit, but he is a two-way forward. It's alright. Dickinson has 28. Shore 27. Thomas 26. Garinov 18. Garinov's a real... I might look to move him in the offseason. He'll still be an RFA, I think? I mean, but we've got points across the board. That fourth line, it's at least a plus. Or no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Gabranson and Marinov are a plus 19 and a plus 13. They shut it down. Let's get Gabranson individual performance. You're doing great, bud. It's my second pairing that's kind of struggling. I mean, Shea and Barry are plus 30s. Honka's a plus 5, so I mean, Foot's kind of just been even since coming here. I want to see how... I don't know where I got Callan Foot from. Was it? Who was it? I honestly don't remember. I know I was looking at... No, I got past Vlasic. Wasn't there. It's Tampa. Alright, so he's back to even, but it is Tampa Bay. I'm sure they're putting up points after... Oh, actually, Stamkos is having a normal... I mean, I say normal year. He's a point per game with 30 goals. But, I mean, if you look at Tavares, Stamkos having an off year. Tavares leads the league in points, followed by Kane. Kane's second in the league in points on a team that has 18 wins out of 65 games. Are you kidding me? McDavid 68, Puyarvi 68. He's fourth. McDavid's a 96 overall. God damn. Tyler Seguin has 65 points in Toronto. Oh boy. God, if we match up, this is looking a long way down the road, but if we match up in Toronto in the Cup, he's gonna fuck me so hard. He's absolutely gonna fuck me. And now I'm not advertiser friendly. Damn it. Oh well. Oh yeah, we're at 16 minutes. You know what, I'm gonna end off the regular season because I want to. Actually, I want to see my lines real quick. See if we've got 80s across the board here. Thomas still a 79, but 80, 80. So everyone's pretty much the same except Tavares is a 92 and Puyarvi's an 89. Defensively, we're the same. Stamkos still an 87. Yep. Alright, so we're looking good. I'm going to finish off the regular season. That way next video is the playoffs. And I can record that today. That way I have videos for the rest of the week. Alright, here we go. The rest of the season, let's see if we can hit 60 wins. Not a good start. Oh, really not a good start. Back-to-back losses. Oh, 3 straight losses. Oh, 4 straight losses. Hey, there we go. Back-to-back wins after losing 4 straight. I like it. Alright, edit scouting. Have I scouted twice everywhere? No. Alright, let's shoot for 50 wins, since I don't think with those 4 losses we're gonna win 60. We'd have to really like win out the rest of the year. If we keep losing multiples in a row, alright, so there's 49. Give us 50, Nashville. Give us 50, Nashville. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Alright, and 50. Yeah, we hit 50 wins. Successful season in my eyes. President's Trophy would be nice, but I think we lost a few too many games here down the stretch to really be in the President's Trophy conversation. Who do we draw in the first round? Who do we draw? Give me somebody worthwhile. San Jose Sharks. Interesting. Very interesting. Wonder who the Sharks even have on their roster. Alright, I want to see if Tavares hit 50 goals. I'm assuming he did. Because, I mean, he had, what, 45 at the 63 game mark, so he had 20 games to score. He had 97. Yeah, he had 50 goals. 55. Nico ended with 22. Dickinson got to 19. Alright, so we had an offensive explosion at the end of the season. We had 3 players. That entire first line is a point per game and plus 30 or higher. Forsberg had 27 goals. Alright, so that second line started to click at the end of the season. Yamamoto had 52. Nico had 44. Nico is the two-way forward on the line. Even the third line, Dickinson, Thomas, they both had 40. That's what I'd love for that out of my fourth line or third line. I'd like Garino to kind of contribute a little more, but they were plus. Fourth line was a -6. Not much I can do about that. Callan Foot got to a +4 though. It's a good way to end. Branson ended +20. Mironov. Is it Mironov? I think it's Mironov. Boris Mironov is an old NHLer from the Sabres, so yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. And it is a +17. What did Demko's stats look like? 44, 18, and 6, and 914 save percentage. A little low. No, not really. A 253 goals against is pretty high though. He had 8 shutouts. So his stats were a bit up there, but we don't have the greatest defense. We're definitely the stars. We're gonna outscore you. Johnny T wins the Art Ross yet again. Puyarvi a strong 4th behind McDavid and Kane. Reinhardt pulling up 6th. Nice. Tied with Willie Nylander, who's an Islander. Interesting. Tyler Seguin, 34 goals. So we let Seguin go to sign Forsberg. Forsberg had 27 goals. I mean, he's not at 90, so All right, not awful, not awful. I'm okay with that. How did my AHLers do? Damn, 84 points. I doubt I have anybody at the top of this list. Yeah, no, I don't. Who am I? Texas? Yeah. 58 points. All right. Neil Macias, 56 points. Not awful. All right, I don't have any more interest in the AHL. I do kind of want to. Oh, I can't look at awards. Damn. I wanted to see if our Tavares has won more than our Rouse. I'm pretty sure he has. But either way, I'm gonna call the video here. As always, comment section for critiques, criticism, and predictions for the San Jose series, which we will tackle in the next video, which will be tomorrow. But in addition to that, if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like. It's the best way to support the channel. If you don't want to leave a comment, of course. In addition to that, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that is the best way to figure out when I put up new videos, Monday through Friday, on a normal week. I've been missing Mondays quite a bit this past couple months. But anyway, last but not least, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for what hopefully is more than one playoff video. I mean, they wouldn't be tomorrow, but you understand what I'm saying. I want to get past the first round this year. We will do it.